This was me when I was 14. This was me when I was 16. In about 2 years, I made a drastic difference to my life, and I was perceived as a lot more attractive. In this video, I really want to talk about attraction. Looks do not matter when it comes to attraction. I'm not trying to be like that meme where it's like, rich guy says money doesn't matter, because I know that I work out and I now fit the more conventional attractive standards. But back in the day, I was kind of a fat piece of shit, and I still was attracted to people, and I just didn't know it at the time. Today we got the council, so we can truly debate this topic, but I really feel like people emphasize their looks way too much when it comes to being attractive. There's a really popular trend right now called looks maxing. You've probably heard about it. You gotta starve max, you gotta eat 3 calories a day, you gotta get really skinny, you gotta get sunken in cheeks, you gotta use cold water on your face every morning, you gotta eat vitamin A, you gotta eat vitamin C, which is like good in moderation. I think looks maxing is actually pretty good in moderation because it boils down to eating healthier and having a healthier lifestyle. But there are so many people who take it way too far, where it's like, you can't sleep on the side of your face or else you're gonna be fucked up and your nose is gonna move 1 inch to the left and you're gonna be attractive. It's over for you. Gotta rope max.
Rope max?
Yeah, rope max.
What is rope maxing?
Hanging yourself. Anyways, the point of this is people think that like looks maxing is what makes you attractive, when in reality, it's not your actual physical features that make you attractive. It's the way you're living your life. I have literally interviewed countless women before making this video. I had to get every fact straight so I wouldn't look like some douchebag just like, yeah, this is what women want. What I found is that what's the most attractive is the way you live your life, right? Having a purpose, being able to provide, life maxing. It's literally what you have to do, right? Because when I was fat, when I was chubby, I pulled so many women by accident and I didn't even know. The only reason like I wasn't in a relationship was because I was so insecure. I'm like, there's no way these women can like me. I've always had a goal. I've always had a purpose. My YouTube channel was shit for so many years, but I was so obsessed with making videos that I would talk about it all the time. And I had this pure excitement in my voice where I'm like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna record this. And that's attractive to a lot of people when you have a passion.
You were full of joy and whimsy.
Yeah, and that's literally what it is. Because then people see this guy's a passion. It's like, oh, he's gonna be able to provide. He's gonna make money off this. He has this skill mastered.
I think it's also like they're like kind of like you said, they're gonna treat me right. Like they seem stable. If you seem more joyous, you know, it's far more easy on someone's like their own like mental stability and mental health, you know, than someone who's always like a dark cloud and is angry all the time.
I'm also not gonna go to the other extreme, but like looks don't matter at all, because looks do matter. I just think not in the way a lot of people think. If you want to have an attractive body, literally just work out and eat right. What's most attractive is just having some like shoulder muscles, having a chest, having a back. You don't have to be shredded to the fucking gills 1 week away from sitting on a bodybuilding show, 1,500 calories, 150 grams of protein, just like fucking dying eating only egg whites, you know?
Even on top of that though, like chest, shoulders, you know, a nice back, that does look good and that can like maybe give you some points. But at the same time, if like your style is more like lean, like not even lean, but like if you like can't put on weight that well, if your style is more like on the skinnier side, you know what I mean, or the lighter side, then like that, I think that's also okay, because a lot of girls like that too.
Yeah, 1,000%. It's just as long as you're like not out of breath from walking up the stairs.
Yeah, it's still healthy for sure.
Because working out, it isn't really like the muscles that get women attracted. It's not like, oh, he has muscle. It's what the muscles represent. It's like, oh, this guy's strong. You know, like this guy, like if there's ever a conflict, he can help solve the conflict. That's why I find it attractive. Like if I see someone like who's like a fucking fighter running, I'm like, oh damn, this guy can protect me. I'm not gay, but if I was gay and into men, I would look for that, because that's hot to me.
Muscles today are like fat in the medieval times.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point.
That man is wealthy because he is overweight.
Back in the day, food wasn't like as readily available as it is today. You can't just buy a 1,000 calorie like processed piece of candy. So like they would see these fat guys and be like, oh, they're so wealthy they can afford food. And that's kind of how it is the exact opposite now, where it's like, oh, these guys are strong, they take care of themselves. Yeah, you're right. It's like a sign of wealth, it's a sign of goodness.
It's not even a sign of wealth. It's a sign of like well-being. You know what I mean? Like you care about yourself enough to like put into your, not even like just your body, but like your skin, or, you know, which again, there's other factors to that, because it doesn't necessarily mean you don't help. What's going on?
Dedication.
Yeah, dedication. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, this video boils down to a few things. One, find a passion. If you're like under the age of 20, master one skill. If you're in high school, master one skill. It literally doesn't matter what the skill is. It could be like building Gundam. It could be like fucking writing. It can be something so obscure as jumping as high as possible. If you master one skill, that's gonna make you super attractive and it's gonna bring you fucking far in life. Two, be generally more healthy. I have a nutrition guide on my channel. If you want to check that out, here's the link up here. A good rule of thumb is with every meal, have at least one serving of fruit and vegetables and a protein, whether it be steak, chicken, fish. And that's pretty much enough. If you really have nowhere to start, that's a great start.
I think a big thing is like also is like being yourself and being genuine and not trying to put a face on.
That's really true.
A lot of people like, I feel like people try to put a face on of like, I want to be like this guy, like Ryan Gosling. I want to be like Ryan Gosling, so I'm going to act like hurt but tough and dark and mysterious all the time. And I can't let that persona up whenever like, and like you'll see these people like they'll slip. They will stop. They'll start acting like themselves, and then once they realize like that they're, oh no, I'm being myself. I'm not wearing a mask. It's like they put it back on. You know?
Yeah,
and that is so ingenuine. I don't know.
I used to do that all the time. Literally, the best life hack is to be yourself 24/7.
I'm saying.
Because if someone doesn't like you and yourself, oh well, they don't have to like you. You're not friends. Now you make more friends with your personality. Then like when you're yourself so hard, that brings everyone into their best personality because like it's infectious.
Other people start being themselves.
Yeah, literally, just be happy and healthy. That is the most attractive thing you can do. That is what boils down to this video. You can get to the nitty gritty of it. You can, oh, let me fix my diet. Let me go to the gym. Let me do this. There's so many tutorials that go deep into each of these topics on my channel. Check them out. Literally, if you want to be more attractive, if you want to make this insane glow up like I did and so many other people, just be happy and healthy. That's about it. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, keep them in the comment section below. I'm actually making this video in response to a comment. So please comment anything. I'll make a video about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, you can say bye.
Bye, sweeties. We'll see you next time.
Revoke your humanity.
You're inhuman!